Ooh, I hope it's focused. Hello, and welcome to another episode of Wild and Woke Wednesdays with me, Rosemary Fajardo. And this is a weekly series. I wrote it down. This is a weekly series where I discuss a mindset change that I've experienced in order to get to my highest and best self. And so this week, I wanted to talk about how the thing that you're resisting the most, or the thing that you're trying to release the most, is the thing that you should be the most thankful for. Because if you watched my last video, I talked about how there's just this one last thing that I'm trying to release, and it's really freaking hard. And I had an aura photo again done on Friday with the lovely Renee, and I told myself I would get an aura photo at the beginning of this year, so I got one in January, the middle of the year, which was actually on summer solstice, so the middle of the year, and then I'd get one at the end of the year. And I don't think it was a reading for me, but I mean, essentially we're all reflections of each other, so everyone who was in that room was all relating to each other in some shape or form, because we are one. And somebody was telling me that you have to change your perspective about whatever you're resisting the most. And she's telling that person that, thank you for not showing up. You're like, thank you for not replying, or thank you for being that asshole who cut me off. And I have always been a person of extreme gratitude, but I was just so focused on releasing and resisting that I just completely forgot to express gratitude. And so this thing that I'm trying to release is a person. And so I have been telling myself all week, thank you for not showing up. Thank you for not replying. Thank you for ignoring me. Thank you for etc., etc., etc. Because this is just a very strong energetic connection that I've been trying to handle and experience and go through. But that's another really long story for another video, if I make a video on it. And it was it's funny, I've actually been like in bed at night right before I sleep. I'm like, all right, gotta thank him, gotta thank this person for all the stuff that I just talked about. And yeah, I mean, I know that there's always a lesson in everything, and the ones that are the hardest were the ones that are going to teach you the most. And I know that knowledge. I have that knowledge, and I haven't fully applied it yet, but it's definitely testing my will of patience. Just feel like you gotta do like ding. But patience is definitely something that I am still learning to handle, especially since I'm a person who grows relatively fast in terms of what I want to do, what I want to strive for. But at the same time, I need to take a step back. I need to surrender. I need to let go. And that is something that I am still struggling with for that very particular person. And if it relates to you, or if you feel like you're going through the same exact thing right now, well, not the same exact thing, but a similar situation right now, please let me know. I love to hear your story, because I've been talking to a lot of people that have been going through similar thing where they've tried to release something and it's extremely hard, like a job, or they've been trying to release living with somebody else, or they're just trying to release just something that they've had in their life for such a long time, and it's really hard to break that bond. But it'll be worth it, because the hardest things to do are the best lessons to learn. Kind of butchered that, but you get me, right? And I just wanted to give a shout out to Adam, my friend from Poland, who I met in Vegas a couple days ago. It was just a sidebar story. We were supposed to go to my Recycled Propaganda's new gallery called Anti-Social Media, which is ironic because we met on social media. And he was lifting to the arts district, and I told him to come to my apartment, but I got impatient, and I told him, hey, can you just meet me on the corner of Charleston and Main? And I was WhatsApping him, and I thought he was at the Charleston and Main stoplight because I was like, oh, is that you at the stoplight? Oh, just tell your Lyft driver to get out of the car now. And he ended up getting out of the car at like Charleston where the 15 is. I felt so bad. And so he was walking towards me and I was walking towards him, and we literally met under the bridge. There was no lights. It was super shady, but he's such a sweetheart, and that was just the funniest thing ever. If my footage did come up, here's the clip. So I'm meeting my friend from Poland for the very first time, and I told him to hop out of his Lyft way too early. And now we're really meeting. Now we're meeting into a shady tunnel. Hey! Hi! Sorry. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. But I did want to start a new series called, I won't say that actually. Spirit told me no, don't say it. But I'm just over here thinking about new series, and my creative juice is flowing and it won't stop. And I gotta like hold the reins and be like, Rosemary, hold on, write them down, and you gotta prioritize and be realistic on what you can do now and what is gonna take a while. And that's what stage I am in right now. A lot of people are asking me what I'm doing for work, and in terms of like making money, I'm not, because I am really focusing on launching my new business all about love. And I just released my website, well, my rehauled website, and you can find my soul documentations like videos and blogs, and you can find my events, because I plan to be holding a lot of events in the future. And my studio warming party is on July 1st, even though this construction is still going on. There's just going to be places where y'all can park, so stay tuned for details on that. And you can also find resources. I listed a lot of my good friends and people who have really helped me grow to where I am today, both in person and online. And I will have a future shop, so stay tuned for that. I am planning to collaborate with a lot of my good friends to create awesome, meaningful, and products that just spread love. And did I miss anything? Oh, and my Conscious Awakening podcast is there, of course. If you haven't checked out the podcast yet, or if you need to catch up with all the other episodes, they're all right there. And I feel like I have another announcement, but I feel like that was the only announcement. I am going hiking this Saturday at 7 a.m. So if you want to come hiking with me at Mount Charleston, slide into my DMs or comment below. And I just been going through the motions through this week. I'm just grateful that my friends are out here supporting me, and thank you for showing all the love and support and liking all my stuff and checking out my website and sending me awesome messages. And I forgot. I remember my other announcement. I just created a Facebook group called the Lots of Love Club, and it's a group where I intend to bring all my really good friends from all around the world, and just share good, positive messages and connect through that universal language of love. And so please join. I will have the link below if you feel called to join. And I have some awesome people already in it, so thank you to all. I think 27 members are already in it, so I'm like, thank you, yay! Slowly but surely. And shout out to Gabe and Michelle for being down to be moderators, because I have a good feeling that they're just going to bring nothing but amazing people in the group. And yeah, that's those are the main 2 announcements. Also, since I am not currently working, I really invite you to check out my Patreon. I have been slacking this June, but I am releasing my June content this week. And for my creative consciousness tier, I'm thinking of talking about what a website should really encompass, or what content you should have on a website if you want to do or want to create a website. And then my usual affirmations for the month, even though it's already the end of June. Sorry to everyone who's already been subscribed as a patron, but I will get better for July. There's just a lot going on in June, and I kind of brushed over it on my to-do list. But yes, that is all I have for this week. And let me know if there's anything that you want me to talk about next week. And I hope to see you at my studio warming party, or at hiking, or on the Facebook group, Lots of Love Club. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next week. Bye. Lots of love.